If you're like me, you love traffic cones.
What can you do with traffic cones?
No, I'm talking about these little cardboard traffic cones that are printed in your PinBox 3000.
Oh, yeah.
These, I'll take a little orange marker and a little black marker, and I'll make it a target. I don't know how yet, but you can always use some traffic cones.
Fluting's going sideways. Always pay attention to fluting. And then you go like, pew.
Oh, that's what we're gonna do right now. We gotta do it. See, as soon as you cut all this stuff out and look at it all together, then you get a ton of ideas for different ways to customize your PinBox 3000. We tried to go with just general themes. We've got like a kind of a dungeon adventure. We have construction zone. We have like a mystery box. We have some traffic. We have some plumbing.
Yeah, and we also have a bunch of different graphics that are available as well on our website, www.pinbox3000.com. And then there's the link through pinbox3000.com
Resources page.
to go to the resources page. And that's where you can get cool downloadable textured graphics like moon textures, lava, and this is sort of a classic one. It looks like a sponge. I don't know, it's weird, but it's fun. So you can just print them off and do what you want to with those.
Just experimenting with all these little shapes and graphics. In this we're not really considering the shapes of things because you do get some awesome shapes, but let's look at the graphics and try to make a game.
As you can see right here, these graphics are kind of like classic pinball shapes, and you can cut these out and that will help guide the marble, sort of like topping off an obstacle. I like these little ones in the front. Those are slingshots. These are the slingshots. You're like, I've never seen a slingshot like that before. That's what they call those two little bumpers that are right near the front flippers. And I'm cutting it pretty tight to the graphic. I'd probably trace this onto some cardboard and then stack it up, raise it up so that the marble would hit that. So we already have some right here. You could add that on top. It doesn't have to match exactly. It'll add some cool factor to it.
So here we just we laid out our classic layout, and now we're trying to modify it with some of these graphics and using the graphics to really just inspire all the little features. I like traffic cones.
Yeah.
I don't know, something about them. They're like the sentinels of traffic.
It's your jam?
They stand guard. Huh?
It's your traffic jam?
Oh, it's a groaner. That is a groaner. All right, I'm going to try to build this, put this traffic cone in here using my little bent paper clip techniques. And I'm going to trim it up to go with what I'm doing here. So I'm going to trim up these edges. There, that's even more flappy than a Flappy door. And it's got a little...
Yeah, might need a little tweaking.
I'm not sure how that's going to work in my game. It might punch out a little bit, but that's all the part of the fun is just experimenting. And I have a little moving bookcase thing that I'm working on here too. So this is using the golf tee and the turkey leg, as you call it.
Maybe I was hungry.
And actually, instead of attaching it, I trimmed it.
Oh, yeah.
So that now the ball goes this way, and then maybe some balls will lock in back behind it and push it out. And so the balls will be released.
Do you think you might have to add a little washer? Because it's like a lot of friction on there.
Let's do that. Here, I've got a little extra star. I'll use that.
Cool.
I think that's what I did.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah. And then I want to add a spinner.
Sword spinner?
Part. Yeah. Let's take a paper clip. I'm going to bend it like that. And I kind of broke this one in half. I wonder what that would be like.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I
don't know. It doesn't have as much like area down here for the ball to hit.
Yeah, try something else.
You can kind of like cheat the fluting sometimes just by cramming it in there. Take some Cramidin, and there we go.
Have you taken Cramidin today?
I took a dose of Cramidin. Yeah.
That's why you're able to do that.
Yep. This segment brought to you by Cramidin.
Consult your doctor before taking Cramidin.
Yeah.
I was packing the car for the family trip. I took too much Cramidin.
Yeah. And I'm going to install that. See, now, when it's not in the fluting, it's kind of tighter.
That's okay. You hit it harder.
Yes. Where should we put this? Maybe like, it's a big thing.
It is.
Okay.
Go for it. Just try it out and see if it works first.
Yeah, just try it out.
Now, instead of cutting around all these fine lines, I basically take a broad shape, a bigger shape, and then I black out the cardboard with a Sharpie. It's a little bit of an easier shape to work with, and I'm not worried so much about bending the sword in half because it's kind of delicate image.
I'll put it right there. Are you doing a thing back here?
I don't know what I'm doing yet.
Okay, okay.
I'm just thinking. We're just playing.
All right.
Go ahead. You tape it down there?
Yeah.
Or are you going to stick it in?
I'm just going to try it out. Man, I love this paper colored tape. Like blends it in. It takes paint nicely. Paper tape does. Duct tape, it kind of like, it's plastic. I mean, it just kind of like falls off the tape.
It's too tacky.
Yeah.
On many levels.
I'm going to do that. And I'm just going to see what happens.
That's so cool.
I like that. It's like a cool...
Yeah, that is nice.
Right? It's a different type of spinner.
So, what else can we put on this little theme board?
All right, let's see. Well, right now it is very flat.
Yeah.
It's like all on one level. I like multiple levels. I really like getting the ball jumping around and hopping and like going on ramps and ramps. That is a word. And
ramps, jumps.
These are all great words.
We have a simple ramp that we can do, the reductive style. So I'm going to pull out a blade. And where should we ramp?
Let's launch it so that you can like hop up off this guy. Pow, up into this little gobble hole.
Gobble.
Yeah.
I'm going to draw it first to make sure I want my cut just right. It doesn't have to be very, well, that might be too close because I want the ball to be able to go that way.
But it could be a ball lock.
Could be a ball lock too.
Yeah. True. If it ever gets stuck, consider maybe you've just created a ball lock.
Yeah.
So you're not going to cut out the whole square.
I'm not. I'm going to only cut 3 sides of the square. And my line was just kind of the idea of it. And I'm going to through, and then I'm just going to score this just slightly.
Oh, nice score.
And now, you know, how simple is that? I'm just going to make a little jump, and I can adjust it as needed. I can crease it more, but I'm just going to see how that goes. All right, so now we're going to try out the 4 features that we just made in that short time. Our little cone.
The cone zone.
The cone zone. We got the bookcase, the sword, and the mini ramp. That just a little jump. Yes!
Yeah, totally.
So you know it's possible because it just skipped over the hole.
It didn't need to be this really large.
Right. Oh,
that is nice.
It did work.
Cool.
Actually, so I think I could load up a couple marbles back there, just to kind of balance it. And let's see how that works. Ooh, it's starting to come out. May not need the washer. It may want more friction back there. Oh, see, it's starting to come out. All right, so we just showed you 4 quick fixes for your PinBox 3000. A little jump. Oh, a sword target. A multi-ball bookcase. Actually, you can reset with your marble.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, so once you get it out and it's unlocked, you know, you have maybe we have another stopper there or something, but you can reset it. I can reset it if I do it. There we go, reset.
I love those resetting targets.
And our little baby cone. Watch our next video. We're gonna keep adding on to this. Till the future, Pete, Ben, PinBox3000.com.
Subscribe.